Yeah, I'll cover that in a minute here. If my theory on that. So
Thank you. And one more thing.
yeah,
So you admitted here that you're the one who forged a U.S. Office of Strategic Influence Washington, D.C. document. I mean, you did fake a government seal on an email as a joke, and you're admitting that, just for the record.
true. Yes.
Thank you.
There's that. I'm unfamiliar with government documents. I don't deal with them very much. But I've watched Burn Notice and I've watched the Bourne movies, so I just kind of made up some stuff. That's where I got the name Asset, was Burn Notice. I asked a couple other people if they wanted to join in, and that's who's listed there in the right there on the screen.
What about Mark Leventhal? Was he complicit in the prank?
So Mark Leventhal was a name I invented. I didn't look to see if there was anybody named Mark Leventhal, but
There's an attorney in Washington, D.C. whose name is Mark Leventhal, and he works for the State Department. So if you meant this to be a joke, well, I'm sorry, but you threw in some things there that gave it some suggestions that maybe it wasn't completely a joke. And so
my version
I don't know.
signed by Barack Obama. That works.
Since OSI is actually a band, not currently a government organization. Since
if you trust Rumsfeld, if you trust Donald Rumsfeld, who said he was going to keep it going, so it depends on how much you're willing to trust Donnie.
Sure, and I don't know what Donnie is currently up to these days, but I did look up some of the stuff that they had renamed it, and it was up under a different name. Whatever. I chose it because I really like the band, actually. So let me show you.
So the heavy metal band thing doesn't really fly as a plausible excuse here, because we're talking about a legitimate agency that runs psychological operations, and whether or not it was shut down is questionable, depending on whether or not you trust Rumsfeld, who's behind some of the biggest psyops ever perpetrated. So I'm still looking for the ha-ha part of the joke. Where's the part where we laugh?
I mean, are you trying to indicate that you think it's real, though? Because, haha, that's the part of the joke.
No, I'm saying that if you're trying to create a joke, you made it seem too legit by putting an actual DC attorney on it with a forged government document. Who forges government documents as a joke? You're saying that that's just a coincidence, right? It's a great coincidence, I admit.
It's a great coincidence. So, all right. So do you see here, this is my Photoshop. You see that? Here is the logo that I made.
It's got a flat earth map above the eagle. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that was intentional.
There it is, the map. This is actually I just modified. I took the eagle from somewhere else and kind of pieced things in and out. So Office of Strategic Influence, and let's see, backgrounds just yet. So there's the logo I made in Photoshop.
I mean, if he was forging a real actual seal from an actual department, then that might be a valid argument. But I mean, when you're just making something up, it's ridiculous to. I mean, I don't know. That's my view.
Well, it's a little questionable as far as impersonation goes. And yeah, you could get in severe trouble if you were faking a government document. There's no doubt about that.
Right there.
Oh, you're holding the original document.
This is it. Behold. So this document here, you can see in the video that I just set live and uploaded January 4. You can see the YouTube date on it that I uploaded January 4th.
Careful, the CIA poison the corners and you'll get a paper cut and die.
Then you'll see the hashes. You'll see that we published all these things beforehand. Mark Leventhal was a coincidence. I think that given the last name Leventhal, and in Washington, D.C., you'll probably find a lot of lawyers with that name.
Just one, and he works for the State Department. Just one, and he works for the State Department.
So yeah, not a lot.
Yeah, but there's a whole bunch of people that exact same name. They just have that one happened to work for the State Department. So whoops.
In DC, as named on the document.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I can see it there. I looked it up too.
Are you still trying to hold on to this might be a legitimate document?
No, I'm just saying if you're making Okay, let me make an illegitimate document about, and I'll make it look like it's coming from a different company, and I'll use their actual CEO's name on it, and then laugh at you for not taking it seriously the first time with just, you know, a cursory glance. I mean, come
Well, there's
on.
lots of people that took it seriously.
Again, the name is just a coincidence. MC Toon pulled that out of his rectum.
He
That
did
I
a good
can
job,
believe.
though.
It was very coincident. So I'm sorry, Mark Leventhal, to pick your name. Should you actually? I didn't mean that. But anyway, so
Tinkerbell next time. That's the name.
I'm a Mixoplick, man. Or here, maybe I could find it.
Here, just
this here. I can find a name out of here. Maybe
take an author's name and then rotate the names front to back, and then take a letter from each and then move them or something. Make a system. You can get a whole new name set like that.
That's really come on. You're trying to just deflect here, obviously, from the fact that you
we're just trying to laugh at ridiculous.
No, I mean, look at hey, if you don't mind, McToons, we have this Roadrunner lottery thing. It's like up to 20 million bucks. Would you go ahead and pick some numbers for me, because you seem to have a knack here?
Sure.
Apparently,
yeah.
Again,
I gotta say, Mark Leventhal as a lawyer in DC working for the government isn't probably that far-fetched. So,
State Department, as on the document,
but it's not
But again, we have just
it's not the State Department.
shown you that we made this all up.
It's the Office of Strategic Influence. That's not the State Department.
Okay, then fine.
Not a real
My
thing.
criticism of your joke is that you made it a little too serious and the delivery was a little bit botched, and that's about it. So we're just here trying to explain the train wreck, and I just don't think it really puts you guys in a position to actually laugh at it.
The whole thing was
match records.
The whole thing went exactly as we intended. I mean, exactly as we intended.
Okay, let me ask you one
angry
more
about
thing.
it, to be honest with you.
I'm not angry. I have one question though. See, yesterday I did a live stream and I said, "Is Jaren an Earth-shaped field asset?" And the reason I asked that question was, I was like, well, let's say hypothetically. Now listen, I say hypothetically, what if I actually hit him up on Skype and he deleted me? So I said, you know, just my friends, I'm like, okay, let's say this is real and there are Earth-shaped field assets. If there are, then they're going to be on the flat side and on the round side, if there are. And so then if somebody on the round side accidentally, or two somebodies accidentally leaked their documents from Boss, maybe they would have somebody on the other side kind of diffuse it and say, oh, it was just a dumb joke. And so I was thinking, well, maybe you guys are all Earth-shaped field assets, Jaren and Globebusters included, and you're all getting paid on the same tier system. And since you guys leaked it, they had to do the damage control, and this is just hushing it up. That was my theory yesterday.